Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and this is the Feminine Inquisition. I'm your Sagittarius reader, 5 planets in Sagittarius. We're doing a reading for the new moon in Gemini, and I have already made your Gemini season or June monthly video. You can catch that in your playlist titled Sagittarius, We Love You. I have a terrible, terrible case of allergies right now, so I'll be sneezing, blowing my nose, but I'll edit it all out, so not to worry. But I don't have a lot of time, so when the time comes, the show must go on. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any Sagittarius placements, and other people that you want to check up on. All are welcome. If anything resonates here for you, please do let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you watch this video, comment, and check your other placements if I miss you. Let's just get into it. So, Wild Unknown, Mystic Soul Tarot, Movie Tarot. Okay? What does Sagittarius need to know for this new moon? What are they planting in terms of seeds? What's in the dark for this new moon in Gemini? Thank you. Ooh, the High Priestess. First time I see her out for the signs. Okay? Cool. What else for this new moon in Gemini? Thank you. Oof. And the Emperor. Okay, so let's just... And the Six of Wands. So I just want to talk through the fact that the High Priestess is the number 2. So she's the most important or second most important card. But she's the most important female in the deck. So she's kind of like the spiritual mother of all of us. I also want to bring your attention to the fact that that is the glyph of Gemini in essence. So that's the pillars that we must walk through. And normally the High Priestess is going to have 2 pillars. It's just not drawn that way in this deck. Okay. So balancing the dark and the light, you're on it, Sag. You are just, you're sage as ever. There is something that you are taking control on. Yeah. There's something that you are elevating to, feeling fired up about, growing from, I don't know, reaching a great height on, finding public success, a completion of transformation. Chariot, 9 of Swords, great movement from what has been kind of a sore spot on the mind. Yeah, clarity and objectivity. Okay. I don't know what that is. Let's go. Mystic Soul Tarot. For Sagittarius, for Gemini, new moon, June 2026. One more shuffle. There's a deep sense of intuition and knowing what you must stand for. So let's learn what that is. What is Sagittarius standing for at this time? What is this? You're quietly standing for something. Silent but strong, like a tree. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Why 8 of Pentacles in reverse? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to prove anything. You just are. 8 of Swords, the bottom of the deck. The shadows of the mind. Shadows of the mind here. All right. Or on that. Seven of Swords. Wow. So we've seen 7, 8, 9 of Swords, but 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. That I love. Okay, so at this time, as you reach for success in the transformation of consolidating your light and dark, 6 of Wands of the Chariot, the stress and shadows of the mind that have brought you to, and that will bring you to an elevated place. Wow, there's the Hierophant. An elevated place of speaking your truth or sitting on your truth or teaching someone something, communicating something very strong. either to someone that you are committed to, about your value system. What else? Ace of Pentacles. All right. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. There is a strategy that you need to employ as you rise up to this level of initiation, whatever it is that you are now becoming the emperor on, right? This is to get your shit together. But intuitively, you're being guided to not do anything. There's no more work to be done. I think that you can't work harder at it. I think that you want to work smarter. Yes, that's essentially it. You want to be in this place of where you delegate tasks and or build the strategy of the high level overview for this tree of life, for this network of coins, this 10 of Pentacles, right? This is your empire. And you're using your intuition to do that. But I still don't know what we're talking about. There's great movement here. What's under here? The World, 5 of Pentacles, the Hierophant again. No, wow. So there's a key. The keys, you have the key to unlock something, to unlock your busyness, to unlock the fact that you are exhausted, too far from your dream. So the World in this position is interesting because the 10 of Pentacles has the World, but then we're at the 5 of Pentacles. Hold on. I mean, it's just the placement is too strange because from the 5 of Pentacles, it means that you are walking away from a value system. You're on the outside, but then you elevate to the Hierophant. But you come back to the 2 of Pentacles, which is, yeah, busyness, time constraint, multitasking, but also this is your spirit. One foot is in the ethereal realm, your spirit, and the other one is in the earthly realm where you have to walk this life like the rest of us. So this is a practical plan to put your soul's purpose in the material world, but then it's followed by the 10 of Swords. So there's a lot of little conflicting pieces here. Can I see this 5 of Pentacles, please? Thank you. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So this 10 of Pentacles is not something that you feel is balanced. So 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. I don't know what that means. You walk away from something that is not balanced. Now, I have the Hierophant. Can I see the Hierophant, please? The Devil to the Hanged Man. Ooh, the temptations of an idle mind. Someone leave you hanging. Can I see the Hierophant, please? Can I see the Hierophant, please? 3 of Wands. So in this deck, normally the 3 of Wands is about manifesting, waiting. You've seen the Ace, you've seen the 2, and now you've done what you need to do in the 2 to call in what you want in the 3 of Wands. But in this deck, it's about not manifesting for anyone else but yourself. So yeah, you do leave something behind. This world is goodbye and elevated as the Hierophant. And so Saturn offers you a new perspective about doing that alone. That's the strategy. Okay. More on that. Can I see the 2 of Pentacles, please? The Ace of Swords on its side and the 6 of Swords. Together, this makes the 7 of Swords. It's really difficult for you to think about this strategy to depart from something. So before I was thinking about the Seven of Swords as working smarter, and it is, because you know that you need to walk away from this if you want to follow your intuition and become the Emperor as you move towards your star and make the best decision for your empire, which is the Ten of Pentacles. However, now I understand more completely that you go back and forth on this because the Seven of Swords is actually a departure from something, a separation. It's mental perseverance, but it's a separation from something, maybe someone, maybe something that you were committed to previously, whatever it was that you no longer can give effort to. Remember, the very first clarifier was the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is wanting to do the thing perfectly, to get it done, everything that is required of you, 100%, let's go. Nope. For that to clarify not only the High Priestess, but also the Emperor, it means that you have declared from the spirit level and the earthly plane that your highest self has said no, not that. I will separate from that. The earthly piece of you for sure feels something about that, which is why I've got the Ten of Swords here, which is why I've got the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's sad. This separation is sad. Show me the sadness. Because the Mystic Soul Tarot is all about explaining where you're at. What's the sadness? What is this? The Tower, sudden, Seven of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, so an awareness, the Queen of Cups, an awareness that this illusion, it was an illusion. This is the burning away of the illusions. The clouds that are in the Seven of Cups, the sun has shone through, and the foundation from which you were building previously, whatever you were working on previously, you recognize now that if you love yourself, there's no way that you can continue to do that. Ten of Swords. You Ten of Swords it. Okay? I don't know what that is. I just know that it was making you feel confused for a really long time, which is why the first two cards out for this new moon for Sagittarius is High Priestess and the Emperor, right? Totally connected to all that you feel, all that's available in terms of connection to divine, and all that you have to do to take care of the empire. And so your awareness has shot through the roof, and you've had to make some serious structural changes to your value system, to what you commit to. That's what I know. Anything else about this Tower? This new moon is huge for you. Temperance. She's been peeking out through the bottom of the deck the whole time. Temperance, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is on its side. Justice is here. You will do the right thing in time. There is a balancing, a transformation that is still taking place where you are alchemizing from one cup to the other, exactly how you're going to make this move so that you're no longer feeling conflicted. Yeah, not going back and forth. And that's how you're going to find a place of steady magic, steady manifestation. The Seven of Pentacles on its side. I think from here, you'll have a better approach, a more just approach, a fairness of what you will give effort to and what you won't. I don't think that you will leave anyone out in the cold like we saw here. I think you will make better judgment from a more balanced place and take more time to think on it for what needs to be communicated in terms of a delivery for how you're going to make moves. But you are certain that you will invest in only the things that speak to your intuition and to your empire, for the dreams of your Ten of Pentacles and the Star. And you will find your way. You will be balanced in this, very much so. Okay? Let's go to the movie tarot and close this out and learn exactly what it is that this deck would like to share with you. 2 more. 1 more. For Sagittarius, for a new moon in Gemini for June 2026, please and thank you. 3 cards from the top. The 9 of Wands. That's the moon in Sagittarius. The Knight of Cups. Look who that is. Ah, Wesley. My Wesley. 10 of Cups. Okay, cool. So you've got in this, wow, fucking Lydia is showing up in everyone's reading. I love it so much. High Priestess is here 2 times. You are very much connected right now. Whatever guides, whatever messengers, whatever sense of spirit, angels, ancestors, anything that has granted you an opportunity to feel connected, they are here with you. Okay? As she carries the recently deceased book with her. So, 9 of Wands, the resilience of getting through this muck and integrating your moon into your fire. Nice job. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Okay? Knight of Cups, keeping the dream alive. Yes, this is a battle, but also the weapon of choice is a cup of love, okay? 10 of Cups, for whomever it is that you feel you can bring into this circle of trust, whomever it is that you think fills you and that you can also fill, because you're at the Mother of Cups, Queen of Cups status over here. She's advising you that your waters need to be pure and clean so that you can live in the earthly realm as the powerful creature that you are, right? You want to do big things, but you need to be able to have kind of this stack, this pyramid. And I don't know if you've ever seen the way champagne glasses can be stacked. Wine glasses, not so much. I mean, you can still stack them, but pouring them is slightly different. But when you pour in a pyramid of glasses, they fill each other, right? And so that's the alignment. That's the alignment of what you are seeking at this time. All right. So I hope that something has been helpful for you here, or whatever it is that you may have needed it to be. Please, if you watch this, give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment. Let me know how you're doing. And until the next time that I read for you, Sagittarius, enjoy this Gemini new moon. Ciao.